Survey says.
And now time for the next world, which is extremely short.
Yep, the hardest world. The hardest world in the game.
Yeah, it's also the hardest. Always. But yep, we're finally here at this palace. Oh yeah, this gimmick you've probably seen from Sonic Generations.
Oh yeah,
You're familiar with this.
Yep.
Whee!
They brought it back for Frontiers and the cyberspace levels featuring them too.
Because God knows, because God forbid you want to make something original, because that's a sin.
It was one of the whole, like, Sonic Generation stages. Oh yeah, there's an alternate entrance that I think...
What's his face enters?
Buckles?
Yes.
Yes, his campaign. And I think he takes that, and
Hold
that's
on.
it. Yep, probably a good idea.
Gambling!
Good idea. Get over 50 rings and make this a joke, too. Oh, Pigus! Ah!
So I wonder, do you lose 200 rings if you get something like that?
Nope, I went over it last time. If you get jackpots combined with Eggmans, you still only lose 100. Jackpots with Eggman do not affect anything. It's only getting jackpots with other combinations that can multiply its effect. Fuck!
Well,
Eggman's the exception. Alright. Alright, this might not be easier, but you should be okay. Finally, time for our fated fight! And this weird mural in the background of some giant bird cat thing taking a emerald and some fat, spiky-haired blue thing flying at it with a fireball?
Ah, fuck.
And yeah, you're also fighting Knuckles. Oh no. Yeah, just watch out. He can basically block your attacks. Just don't let him glide into you. And don't let him spin dash into you either. But yeah, having Tails makes it easy. But yeah, he blocks Sonic a lot. So by yourself, that can be a little rough.
yeah.
Uh-oh, something happened. And now to get to the point that everybody probably expected. Hang on, Tails, you gotta land. Hey, hey! Oh no, give me that! Give me that! Oh no! Oh no! The Master Emerald has been taken by Eggman. What a surprise. Also, you can hit Eggman here, but it won't do you anything. You can hit him over 8 times, you won't die either. Cheating bastard. Oh, I only got 6! Ow!
Imagine the alternate ending, you just get the 8 and you just collapses. It's like, well, I didn't think I get this far.
That would be kind of funny to end the game early like that if they had that. But, nope. Alright, finally, you guys through. You see my ability? I can punch walls. Oh, God, that hurt.
My leg!
He did get electrocuted. I'm surprised he's not dead. Well, that's the end of Pit Palsum. Time for Sky Sanctuary.
This should seem familiar to you people.
Careful. Okay, they do let you hover in this early segment. The Death Egg has risen again. Man, when is he gonna give up with a Death Egg?
What's he want to call himself, Darn for Botnik?
I was saying, dude, Star Trek's better anyway. God, he's gotta get over his obsession. Rabid fanboy.
Oh, I can't wait to see his reaction. It's a good thing he dropped that as soon as he did hit after the prequel trilogy. And God forbid we want to talk about the sequels.
Oh, God. That was the Adventure era. He was growing out of it by then.
Yeah, but I
think I would too.
And again, I was the guy who didn't really grow up on Star Wars, so all this stuff is just like, I only know it from memes and references, so...
All I know is I hate sand.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
I also saw some clip on social media of like somebody taking one of the edited scenes, I guess from episode 2 or 3, I guess 3, of Anakin basically talking to, what's her face? Wow, I forgot her name.
Padme or something?
Padme, yep. Yeah, by the way, the platform of this stage sucks.
Yeah.
So yeah, you've got a lot of difficult platforming to do in this stage. There's only one stage in this world, but it is kind of annoying. If you fuck up your platform, you gotta climb up a lot again. It's brutal.
Yep, it's a platforming game, so you'd hope that they make a platforming stage that at least somewhat challenges you at the end.
Yeah, and this one does. Honestly, it's probably the hardest platforming stage in the game you have.
Yeah.
Because the next world's honestly surprisingly... it's simple
It's
as platforming.
contained.
It's contained. It's difficult, but it's not like awkward difficult like this can be.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, this should look familiar.
Robosonic.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, this one's Mecha Sonic.
Yes, not Metal Sonic, it's Mecha Sonic. And he's... This boss feels familiar. Sonic CD?
No, you're thinking of 2.
Is it 2?
Hmm.
Tails Adventure?
I could have sworn it was Knuckles Chaotix.
Are you sure it's Tails Adventure?
That is a game I definitely want to sit down and try to play through one.
That is a game that I do wish that we could actually get the opportunity to have a proper, legitimate release of, or some sort of
A
collection.
re-release, you mean?
Yeah, re-release.
Or like remake of it, yeah. Because you technically can't play with Sonic Adventure DX. And I'm assuming it's probably on the Gems collection as well if you have that. In that hand, I would assume probably Mega Collection Plus. Because Mega Collection Plus basically had games that were on Sonic Adventure DX.
They didn't have all of them, though, because Sonic CD wasn't there,
That makes sense.
and Tails Adventure I don't think was there either.
Oh, that's a shame. I mean, that's the last one you unlock in Adventure DX. Which is arguably probably the most worthy one to get other than the actual classic Sonic games. And then you get Sonic Labyrinth!
The best spin-off game.
Oh, God. They even have this really weird, like, on-rails game called Tails Sky Patrol.
Oh yeah, I know that one.
I tried playing that, I'm just
That
like,
game
what
is weird.
the Yeah, I don't understand it at all.
Tails had a fever dream that day.
Mm-hmm. Feels like a weird experiment, like with Yoshi Touch and Go.
Oh great, friggin'
Now this is from Sonic 3! Wait a minute. Yep, you should remember this from Sonic 2, actually. And the last one was the first boss from Sonic 1,
Yep.
obviously.
friggin'
Yep, this one stage has numerous boss fights in it.
yeah.
But they with your frickin' mid-air spin and Tails. This is much easier than the Sonic 2 version.
Anything's better than being in Metropolis Zone, to be fair.
Yeah. At least you get checkpoints here. Yeah, I actually have a boss gauntlet in this stage. I keep forgetting about that being a big part of the stage. I'm more remembering it for the platforming elements.
Yeah.
Because good lord. Now, I kind of wish more Sonic games kind of have boss gauntlets for you.
Sonic Adventure does it. I mean, Sonic Advance does that.
Oh yeah, that's right. The ending stage do that. Sonic 4 even did that!
Yeah.
At least I remember episode 1 did that.
Yep. And there was also a fun little challenge that went along with it.
Oh, I remember that was the achievement I fucking dreaded getting.
Yep.
What?
Kill the entire stage without taking damage.
In
Yeah,
the
I
boss
was gonna say, like a
gauntlet,
perfect run, right?
the perfect run.
Yup. You basically have all 4 of the bosses you fought before, and 4 hits instead of 6, or 8.
The
And
only-
then the fucking Egg Robo.
with the weirdest hitboxes known to man.
Uh-huh. Yep.
The only saving grace you have is that if you have a shield, it technically allows you that saving grace.
Oh, damn it!
It
Yeah.
only counts as a hit if you lose rings.
I usually end up losing my shield, though. I think it's usually the 4th boss I kept losing it to in episode
I was
1.
1 ring away
Yeah.
Yep.
for that hit. Fucking hell.
I didn't bother. Then again, that's also because I don't have too much fun as for Sonic 4.
Yeah, fair enough.
Then again, it's Sonic 4.
That was the first game I got all the achievements for.
It's like, I
Ooh! And here we go! Mecha Sonic.
the real Sonic 3 boss fight.
Yup. I gotta say. Yep, and he does a backward slide, too.
Fucking Moonwalker.
He's fucking Michael Jackson.
Yep. All
Ow.
comes full circle.
Gotta go fast.
But yep, basically there's an upgrade of the boss for frickin' Sonic 2. His pattern's a lot simpler, but, well, his moves are a little more unpredictable. I gotta say, I do love this
This
Mecha
design
Sonic.
looks cool.
I love the design, yeah.
Shit.
More than the Metal Sonic we always get. I love this design. It looks so badass.
It would be kind of cool if they
It's
like did
definitely
some
more of
sort
a
of
medicine.
fusion.
Mm-hmm.
It would be kind of cool if they brought this one back or did like some sort of fusion with Metal Sonic.
The only thing I really noticed is you have an Easter egg of him in the one area in Sonic Adventure 1
Yep.
in a capsule.
I mean, I guess technically when,
Neo Metal Sonic, I guess, is the closest you're gonna get.
I guess they kind of blend the design with that a bit, yeah, for Heroes' Neo Metal Sonic, yep.
yeah, because
Yeah.
it does kind of look familiar to Mecha Sonic in that regard.
Yep. Could go on a limb and say that was actually upgraded Metal Sonic. Oh,
Yes.
no, they have separate... I think they have separate tanks. Actually,
The thing is, the entire plot of how Heroes played out is basically Sonic, basically tricking everyone for him to kind of be evolved in certain ways. Because the first one was Sonic, then there's Shadow, and then they copied those data, and then he copied the Chow data.
Yep.
Which is why he looks like a perfect Chaos monstrosity. It took me the longest time for me to understand that part. But he did something also in what is it? Friggin'. Is it Dr. Eggman data that he copied?
Probably.
I think that's what it was, because he copied his data so he can understand how his machines work. Also,
yeah, that seesaw will disappear if you stay on it too long. By the way, what is the Death Egg? The last world of the game.
there's no real way to like fall to your death here, but the stage is tough.
You can in some spots. But yep, oh, just wait for the second act. And also,
Second
I'll
act
say this.
sucks.
Hopefully you have Hypersonic by the time you get to the boss.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
the
speak from
mini-boss of this
experience.
stage is terrible. Maybe both the bosses of the stage are rough.
Yeah. As a man who speaks from experience, not having hypersonics sucks.
Uh-huh.
You were there.
Yeah. Then again, we have Tails, so it can be helped, but even still. You basically have a lot of contraptions in this stage. As long as you know to get around them, you're good.
Yeah. You're really at the mercy of the gadgets.
Some give you a free ride, while others will actually go out of their way to throw you into danger. Just be sure to note the frickin' little beams there that create the floors. You want to make sure you're not standing on them before they go out. They don't last too long either. Yeah, platforming's not hard, but it's just going to be a lot of fun to navigate everything.
Oh, there goes all the rings.
No! It's like they planned it! God damn you, Pengus, man. Oh, you son of a bitch. So, how do you guys feel about the fact a lot of games of service are seeming to die now?
Good riddance.
I say, I've noticed that, like, since this year, like,
People are starting to realize
half a
that.
dozen of, like, big ones have been basically announcing they're done.
It's like people starting to realize that maybe we want to actually play fucking functional games, and we don't want to play with. Sometimes we don't want to play with every single person all the time. We just want to be by ourselves.
Games as a service aren't making the money that all the developers think it's gonna make. Not every game's gonna be fucking Fortnite again.
Yeah.
That's what basically all that we're trying to do. They're trying to be the next Fortnite.
Some were successful, all things considered. I mean, Final Fantasy XIV was one of the few exceptions.
Overwatch is there
Well, I
now
mean, that's
as well.
an MMO, which is, I guess...
Is that a little different from a live service, or is it like a subset of a live service?
MMOs, like, think like World of Warcraft in that sense. Where it only gets updated if there's, like, a big expansion that you have to buy separately, usually.
Alright.
Yeah, and well, MMOs are always kind of like advertised as games of service, but then, because there's like a big like community, it's like a massive like game that's meant to be played with a lot of people like in a big community. I kind of get the appeal of that. I don't really have a problem with those. It's all the games that try to be like little experiences that want to make you pay money for cosmetics and all that shit.
Loop-de-loops! Whee!
Yep, and you get a free ride here. You choose to avoid these, you want to go exploring for items.
But you probably... You probably want that!
I wouldn't worry about it.
I was gonna say make getting rings easier so you don't have to worry about putting more.
Oh yeah, the electric shield.
Yeah,
right.
the electric shield, yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Tails, stop!
Hang on! God damn it, Tails!
As Tails just perfectly stopped in the one place where he doesn't need to be.
Well, the one thing I will say a good thing about for a game as a service, there is Knockout City as one of them. I know some people like that one, it's going out of service, and apparently they announced they are releasing a standalone offline version after their service is done.
That's the big thing that they probably should be doing with a lot of their live services. If they really want
Like,
to
at least make it for, like, local play or something, or, like, something, like...
If it's just
Do, like-
online exclusive, then there's gonna be not
local
much.
or, like, maybe, like, online friendless matchmaking or something? Like, rooms, maybe? Oh, you're good. Woo!
Miracles.
Yep. Some things will stay to try to save you from careless mistakes. At least they're not that dickish. I was gonna say, no! Not again!
Let's start off with the high. A high amount of bullshit.
High amount of Pingus! Typical Pingus.
Yep.
But yeah, it sounds like some developers are starting to go off of that now because they're realizing it's not making the money they thought they would. Good riddance.
And it's mostly like the higher ups because they're trying to do the trend chasing stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's always the worry about other, like, companies like Tencent and whatever, the guy in Saudi Arabia buying a lot of the other publishers and stuff.
The biggest thing I'm curious about is the people that bought all those Squirt Eidos Montreal properties. I forget what Embracer, that's what it's called.
I think that's one of the Chinese ones, yep.
I'm curious to see how
Embracer
that
and Embracer and Tencent are like the big two right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this puzzle's fun by the way.
Yeah.
So now we're in this weird room of vacuum where you're just bouncing back and forth. Basically, we want to try to get to the bottom, but well, the bottom by which I mean the right.
Phase 1, get the rings. Phase 2, make everything red.
Yep. Notice that thing moving along the center. You gotta hit all the yellow buttons on it to turn it red, or else you can't escape this thing. Because otherwise, that door is blocked off. There you go. There you go. You didn't have that much trouble. Nice. Yeah, that room could be a little annoying. No, I ruined this. I didn't want to do this. No!
Lift yours. Whee!
Everyone's worried about Microsoft. They should be worried about Tencent and Embracer, honestly.
I'm more concerned about that too.
Because we do not need a bunch of foreign companies just trying to get their hand in gaming by literally buying up everything they can.
I mean, that by itself isn't the problem, it's just how they treat the developers.
Yeah, and they want them to basically push their own things to do what they want them to do, which is part of a reason why a lot of the games of service thing was a thing. Because that's a big thing in like China and all that.
Yeah.
It's always been big in China. Oh, here we go.
Tails, go!
So this boss, this mini boss sucks. Basically, you gotta wait for the balls to lower so you can bash it in the eye. Basically, run into it, jump, and then back off. Speed is required. Just watch out for the wide movement of the balls after a while. And yep, every time you hit it, a ball explodes and shoots spikes. Like, this mini boss is a dick.
Yeah.
I hated they brought it back in Mania, but they made it easier. Oh, and it has a phase 2, by the way. Seems simple enough. Oh, the moment you hit it, its platforms spin like crazy and fires a beam underneath. So basically, you want to get on a platform, hit it, and then run away. As to be expected, your hyper super form makes this quite a joke. Ooh, wow. Somehow you did not get hit by that.
Whatever. Not questioning it.
But yup, trying to do that legitimately on your own can be painful. That mini boss is brutal. And I'll say this. You might have had easy times, you had Tails basically take the brunt of the shots for you. You're not going to have that luxury of the next boss.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going to hate the next boss.
The next boss sucks.
It's actually easy, but
It takes an eternity,
the mechanics
basically.
are stupid.
Yeah. Let's just say, thanks to the mechanics, it takes a friggin' eternity.